Hello there, Bitizens, and welcome to the Killer Bits. My name is Francesca, and today in Chronicle, a new Runescape Legend has entered the fray, and that is Morvran the Slayer Master. You can see down here, the one-eyed, pouty-faced Slayer Master. And as he is a Slayer Master, he's all about slaying things like demons, or calfights, or beginners. Now, we're not going to be slaying beginners, but we are going to be showing you a beginner deck, and this is actually all about slaying beasts. So this is a beginner Morvran deck for all you players who maybe don't have, that many shards to spend on crafting a deck. This deck only has 6 sapphires. I believe it's 2 unicorns, 2 Sergeant Slimetoes, and 2 giant spiders. That's it. Everything else you get either from unlocking Morvran or from leveling up Morvran. Once you hit level 6, you have all of his class cards. Anyway, Morvran, the Slayer Master. And as you can see, he has these tasks, cards known as Slayer tasks. And each of these are to do with a family within the game. So this one is about demons, slay beasts, slay calfights, slay goblins. And if you look at monsters, if we go to monsters, whoops, there we go. This is a beast, this is a demon, this is a calfight, this is a goblin. So you can see they have little classifications under their names. So then you know what it is that you're meant to be slaying with Morvran. So this is a basic beast deck. And this deck is all about building up your base attack and then getting to the final fight and killing your opponent effectively. That's what you're kind of trying to do here. You can see we have Nastroth for base attack gain or AP gain attack points. We have 2 KGP agents, so 2 penguins, and we have 2 Dagganoth sentinels. Then on top of that, we have gold gain, a little bit of gold gain on Ali Morasane to help us equip these weapons that we'll actually use in the final fight. So that's to give you a little bit more of a oomph factor in the final fight, a little bit more of a kind of heavy hit. You equip these right at the end. Now, we then have our Slayer tasks, we have Beastmaster and Level Up. And we have the Traitorous Imp, which helps us to draw these Slayer tasks. But these are both sustained, so these are both for healing. Beastmaster, for each beast slain, gain 4 health. And Level Up, if 3 creatures are slain, gain 5 max health. So every fight card is a creature, and some of these are specifically beasts. In fact, all of them, except, I believe, Traitorous Imp, Slimetoes, and maybe something else? I don't know. They're mostly beasts. We'll go over that in a second. So these are fairly easy to play, but you have to do this within a chapter. So for each beast slain within a chapter before you play Beastmaster. That's kind of how the card effect works. You play these towards the end of the chapters. Likewise, you play 3 creatures and then you play Level Up. And you gain 5 maximum health, so that's your health pool increased by 5. That's kind of crazy. We also have, Romley, who's a very standard healer. If you want to eat all the pies, Romley is your man. Anyway, back to monster cards. So we've got our beasts. We've got spiders, penguins, dogs, birds, wolves, unicorns, and Dagganoths. Lots of beasts in here to get the Beastmaster Slayer task if we need healing. But on top of that, we have a lot of weapons. So we have Dungeon Spider, which is actually aggressive, which means that it hits you first. We have Giant Spider, and we have Sergeant Slimetoes. And these are all in there to help you kill Unicorn, which is a huge heal, a 6 health, 6 armor heal, and Dagganoth Sentinel, which is a heal and AP gain. So that's why they're in there. Jubbly Bird is, clearly a heal, and White Wolf is card draw. And then if you want a little bit more specific card draw, we have Guard Dog, where you take a hit of 3 because he's aggressive, but you get 2 gold and you draw a beast with 5 or more attack, which is actually our Unicorn and our Dagganoth Sentinel. They're the only 2 in there. So we can use the Guard Dog to draw these stronger monsters if we want to try and kill them, which is pretty lovely. Anyway, let's jump into a game with beginner Morvran. This will be a casual game because this is a beginner deck. Like I say, it's a very cheap deck, so I'm not going to use it competitively, though you are more than welcome to if you feel like it would be successful for you. Anyway, we've got another Morvran, so we're going to have to try and figure out what kind of deck is this person making. Is he going to do beasts? Is he going to do goblins? Is he going to do demons? Like, where is he going to go with this? This is what we want to know here. And we can see here, actually, this is actually a very nice starting hand. We don't need the Unicorn, and I'll hold on to the Traitorous Imp, because then I can get a Slayer task. Huh. So what I was going to do here, I was going to go Ali Morasane, Dungeon Spider, Nastroth, Sentinel. I actually think that's pretty good. So we gain gold, we take 2 damage from the Dungeon Spider, we get 2 gold and a 2/2, then we increase our base attack, and then we kill the Dagganoth Sentinel. Because we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 5 damage for 2 hits when we get to Dagganoth Sentinel, which means we'll kill it in 2 hits. And you're going to want to be killing a dag in 2 hits, because although it'll hit us for 8, it also heals us for 5. So then we gain 5 health. He's played 1 card, gain armor equal to goblins in your hand. Oh god, how many goblins does he have in his hand? 4. So he's playing a goblin deck. That tells us immediately what he's doing. And the goblin deck is a bit of a pain in the ass because it's got aggro and it's got armor stacking. So, you know, he's going to probably enter the final fight fairly healthy. So we're going to have to try and do the same whilst, you know, avoiding any damage that he might deal with said goblins. It is a pain in the butt deck to play against, but it's also a more expensive deck to make, which is why I'm not showing you guys it today. Anyhow, let's see what we draw here. Hopefully we'll see White Wolf. We did not see White Wolf. Okay. So we can actually use Slime Toes to kill our unicorn. So I think we're going to do that because this is a nice heal, basically. It's a 6 health, 6 armor. And that means that we guarantee that KGP discards the Romley, which is okay. Like, that's an okay thing for it to happen. And you can see we're playing the KGP before the Imp, because otherwise the KGP might discard the Slayer task, which we don't want to happen. So he's played Lump Nose, remove 2 health from all your goblins in play. So he's definitely going goblins here. And we'll see how this plays out for us. He's played 4 goblins. Remove a random equipment from rival's deck. We're going to lose a weapon here, basically. There goes the dragon two-hander. That's a shame, so we only have the dragon longsword left. Remove 5 armor from rival. I mean, we've just gained 2 armor, so that's kind of annoying, but ultimately not the end of the world. Because we are going to use the unicorn to gain more armor, so I'd rather he removed, you know, this armor than that, I guess. Deal 2 damage to rival plus 2 damage for each goblin slain. So he slayed, that should be 10 damage, I think. So there's 6 and 4, yeah, because he slayed 4 goblins, which is 8 damage plus 2. So if you play an entire goblin chapter, that card Hollow Tooth does 10 damage. Which is actually pretty nice, considering how easily killed it is. Though it does require you to, you know, play a lot of goblins. Okay, so here we go. We can actually, I think, do both of these. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order we play these too much, I don't think. We'll do that, and then we'll play Romley. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play our level up here, because we've only played 2 monsters. But this will draw us a beast, and this will draw us 2 cards, which means next chapter, hopefully, we should be able to play our level up. And then we've also, you know, put that heal down, because we're gaining gold from both of these cards. So there's our card draw. What did we actually draw, so I can start planning? We can now look at this play history thing that I might not have shown you guys, and see what has been played. It's very exciting. So that was the previous chapter. We can have a look at everything that everyone played. And you can also see what got drawn. So I drew a KGP and a dag. So this means this will draw a unicorn. There we go, because we've already seen both of our Dagannoth Sentinels, which is nice. Then chapter 2, we discarded Romley, so we did. And then we've played our other Romley here. So this is a really nice new feature, is that you can see what's going on. In the previous chapters where you're not paying attention. So we can get up to 6 base attack with the... Oh, no, we can get up to 7. So what? Ooh, I have a play for you guys. Right, here we go. And we drew our Dragon Long, which is huge. Okay, so we're going to go KGP. Oh, fuck, we might discard it. Whatever. Dagannoth Sentinel, Unicorn, level up. And that is such a nice play. Go. So what we're doing here is we're going to get 6 base attack, 7 base attack, kill the unicorn in 1 hit, and then also increase our max health by 5. So this is a really nice play. And you'll notice here, we've actually played every single one of our base attack gain cards in this game. We've played both our KGPs, we've played both our Dagannoth Sentinels, and we've played Nastroth. And we discarded Jubbly Bird, which is really unfortunate because that was gold gain. And we do have our weapon in hand, but if we draw, you know, 2 more gold, we can still equip this weapon, so that's okay. Like, this isn't the end of the world, basically. And it doesn't look like he's gained enough base attack to necessarily kill us with his goblin deck, I think. Although he is fighting Grimspike, which hits for 6. So if he does another Grimspike into a Hollow Tooth, you know, we're gonna be fairly hurt. Oh, I did armor removal. Feels bad because we just gained armor. There wasn't really anything we could do about that, though, because we couldn't play the armor gain any later in the chapter if we were playing level up. Okay, and he's gone full Tetsu, so he's gone for heals, basically. But you can see we've only got 1 chapter left, and we're beating his base attack by 4. So we're ahead of him in terms of base attack. Now what we really want to find is some gold gain to get Dragon Longsword off, but if we don't find the gold gain, that's okay, because we also have Sergeant Slime Toes, which gives us another weapon. And we did get our gold gain here. So we're going to go gold gain with the Ali Morrisane. Then we're going to go Giant Spider, because it's a beast, into a heal, into a weapon. That is our strategy here. And then we'll see what happens in the final fight. But you can kind of get a gist for or a taste for how this deck is played. You know, build up your base attack and just heal. We've healed through all of the goblin damage that he did. You know, he hit us for 10 in one hit, and we're still, you know, more or less on 30 health at this point. So it's all up to kind of what he does here. But I think we're actually in a fairly good position here. Like, he's healed, but he hasn't increased his base attack, so this heal does nothing. This was in case I hit him, but I haven't been hitting him for the entire game. Oh, he's gone for level up, that's why he played it. So I was going to say otherwise his Dagganoth was a bit pointless, but he's increased his base health pool up to 35. So he's got 35 and 9, but it doesn't matter because we've got a Dragon Longsword. We're going to hit him for 12 3 times, and then, what, like 7 each hit after that? So this game is very easily in our hands. Boom! Headshot. 50 points.
Did you think I was going
Ay. Do you think I was going to let you in? Nah, mate. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. We'll collect our quest coins as well. But yeah, that's basically this deck. I think that kind of showcased more or less what it is that you do with the deck and how you play it. It is, like I say, a beginner deck. It's not very expensive, so it's not going to maybe perform as well as some of these other AP gain decks I've been playing with, the Calphite deck and the Demon deck, which we'll showcase one of these later on in the week. We'll actually probably do an extra video because Morvran has been released. But yeah, that's more or less it in terms of Morvran. There have been a lot of card changes to diamond cards, like Kale and stuff that I've featured in previous decks, so, you know, check out that other people have done videos kind of highlighting those, but I'll go over them when I go over those cards later on in other videos. This is a beginner deck, we're not going to talk about diamonds. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the beginner deck. Obviously, there are kind of changes that you can make to it as a beast deck. Specifically, there's a card that I don't actually have, I believe, called Direwolf. I'm going to find it. Direwolf. Direwolf. There it is. Spend 1 beast from your hand and gain 1 base attack. So this works really nicely in a beast deck because it's base attack gain that's optional. So you can play this to gain base attack by spending a beast like a unicorn that heals you, or like, for example, a Dagganoth fledgling, if I can find it, which is a sapphire card, that beast there. So you can actually, you know, put that in for more base attack gain. That's also kind of fairly easily obtainable. I mean, a 7/4 is not, you know, unkillable. You could go Dungeon Spider from the start of the game, and then you can kill the Direwolf, and then you could use the Direwolf and spend a Giant Spider, which is, you know, weapon gain if you don't feel like you need the weapon, and then gain base attack, and yada yada yada. You kind of get the idea. So this is one of the ways you could augment this deck. But yeah, beyond that, I've been Francesca, and this has been the Kilobits, and I'm done editing this deck. Yes, if you've liked this video, you know, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific you guys do want to see from me as a content creator. In terms of Chronicle, we will try and do some dungeoneering in the future, along with some more decks. We'll do another Morvran deck this week, so keep an eye out for that. Beyond that, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, you could maybe follow us on social media, facebook.com/thekillerbits, and on Twitter @thekillerbits. And if you want to give back further to the community, maybe give us some Kappa coins of our own. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/thekillerbits. Yes, I did say Kappa coins because I live stream also, so I call copper coins Kappa coins. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Jaggerus, where you can catch me playing Chronicle. And I actually do my deck crafting for these videos on stream as well, so if you want to see the kind of thought process going into it, that's a good place to go. Beyond that, have a great day. Try and be good. If you can't be good, don't be bad. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!